Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing. This is my first commentary, but no one other than Deontay Wilder and the controversy franchise belt will be the topic. So, get comfortable and tune in right after this. Hey, I'm back. This is KQKC Boxing once again. First, I would like to thank all my subscribers. All my subscribers that is dedicated to my channel. That is dedicated in supporting my channel. Otherwise, I would like to thank everyone that donated in the super chats, in the PayPal, and just being present to hear what I have to say about the current state of boxing. Now, first, I would like to talk about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Now, they rematch is supposed to be in February. Now, we know that Tyson Fury is doing everything under the sun besides being a boxer. We know that by him and Strowman going over to Saudi Arabia and doing what we call phony wrestling. He even mentioned MMA. But he needs to focus on Wilder. But some people just don't have the mentality, the discipline to do what they need to do to rise to another level. And that goes to remind me of how the UK people. I love the UK people. I love London. But we have to stop elevating fighters that don't deserve it. We have to stop saying that this is our next champion. Can't nobody beat him. Stop it, because it's not true. Josh Taylor fought a good fight against Regis Prograis. A close fight. Matter of fact, I had it as a draw. But congratulations to Josh Taylor. He pulled it out at home. So make sure you listen to my words and try to read between the lines. Because, see, I'm going to be a little motherfucking serious right now. It's not fair that Deontay Wilder is doing everything. Now, I'm going to go back and forth because this is what this commentary is about. Franchise fighter. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Now, franchise fighter. Franchise belt holder. Just like the UK is propping up Josh Taylor, they doing the same thing to Lomachenko. But unlike Lomachenko, Taylor hasn't received a franchise belt. The WBC set boxing back at least 10 years or more. The franchise belt is nothing more than, hey, we want you to stay with us. Hey, we want you to pay the sanction fees. And hey, we will look out for you. That's all it is. And I don't blame Adrian Broner, Gervonta Davis, for clowning that belt, because it is a clown belt. How can you say that Lomachenko has done a lot for the sport, so therefore we're going to elevate him to franchise fighter? And you only had 15 goddamn fights, and you lost one, and you're trying to erase that one. That's not boxing, people. That's not what I grew up on. What that is favoritism, professional bullshitting. That's what it is. See, some people go to college to learn the way of life, people, psychology, medical degrees, art degrees, whatever. But then you got some that take these little easy ass courses and think they know what they're doing. All they doing is applying bullshit. Now, that brings me back to Deontay Wilder. And please, try to keep up with me, please. Deontay Wilder has done everything right. Now, I was listening to Best Fight the Best, and he had a UK fighter on there. And he believes that Tyson Fury is better than Deontay Wilder because of the first 30 fights. Well, we don't care about the first 30 motherfucking fights. We care about right now. We care about right now. Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight right now. And I guarantee you everything I love, that he will not accept a franchise belt. Because what that does is diminishing your reputation. It diminishing your reputation when you enter the record books. Not right now, but years from now, history going to judge him as a ducker. See, Canelo, Lomachenko, they haven't thought about that. When the history books and when the boxing minds sit around and talk, they're going to say, well, Canelo never did fight nobody. Canelo cherry-picked his fighters. He was given everything. He was a spoiled motherfucking brat. He had a trainer. He had a promoter that was in his pocket, that was in the WBC pocket. It's not fair, people. It's not fair. Little Johnny came out of amateurs. Little Johnny wants to make mom, dad proud. Little Johnny has a family. Little Johnny is doing everything the Boxing Council wants him to do. Fight your way up the rankings. Little Johnny is ranked 18. Then Little Johnny is ranked 14. Then Little Johnny is in the top 10. Then Little Johnny is one of the top 5 welterweights. Then Little Johnny is a mandatory. But Little Johnny cannot fight to be the all-time champion unless he fights in the IBF, WBO, and the WBA. But Little Johnny said, hey, the WBC is the most prestigious belt I heard, and I want to fight for a green belt. But Little Johnny can't do that. Why? Because they have a franchise fighter. All his dreams and all his hard work has crushed Little Johnny. Do you follow that example? So therefore, all the up-and-coming amateurs, prospects, contenders, they only gonna go far as a mandatory. Then, if they lucky, then the franchise fighter have to choose them. They don't choose them. The WBC don't order it. Knowing Canelo, Lauren Lomachenko, and who else, God knows who else, and I believe it'd be Usyk, they will say that, no, he's not going to choose you, little Johnny. And it's a reason for that. A franchise fighter can cherry pick professionally. A franchise fighter said, no, I don't want to fight little Johnny, because little Johnny knows how to move. Little Johnny got fundamentals. Little Johnny can hit hard. Little Johnny got fast feet. Uses angles. Other words, little Johnny would kick your ass. And so therefore, to keep your record intact, to make your fight easier, to look good when you're not good, you're going to pick a pretty much Uber driver or someone with less skills. Now, don't get me wrong. I am the singing motherfucking OG. But today, right now, I'm telling you, right now, boxing is looking at a dark place in the WBC. I've never been so critical of the WBC to now. Yes, they had contributed to boxing for many, many years. But that doesn't make it fucking right. Look at Bob Arum. He contributed to boxing so many, many years. And many of those years wasn't good. But that doesn't make it fucking right. It's not fair to little Johnny and little Terry or little Boo Boo coming up. You killing the dreams of young fighters. So, I'm saying to you, my subscribers, I'm saying to you, former pros that make their debuts, go to the IBF, go to the WBA, go to the WBO. Terrence Crawford said yesterday, I do not fuck with no franchise belt. I do not fuck with no WBA regular belt. He wants to be the best, and he want to earn the best. Same with Earl Spence, the only unified champion at welterweight. Yes, he is the A side already, automatically. So what I say to that is, you have fighters that's still out there that can win traditionally. It's not over with, people. Boxing is not over with. We have one governing body that fucked it up for future stars that wants to fight for the WBC. But once they see that less and less fighters want to fight for the WBC, I have a feeling that they might just change their mind. Because, see, I don't give a fuck how much money you're going to charge for them sanction fees. You're going to come up short. That's right. You're going to come up short. Now, getting back to Tyson Fury. He would never get a franchise belt. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's a confused addict. Addicts go through spurts. Now, I researched this. I have talked with ex-addicts. I asked them to break it down. Not the 12 steps they use. Because that is mostly for Alcoholic Anonymous. See, they got they got AA, and they got NA, Narcotics Anonymous. Narcotics Anonymous is basically heroin, cocaine, rock cocaine, any drugs you put up your goddamn arms, your ass, and your nose. So, with that said, I can see why Tyson Fury is unsure of what he want to do in his career. I understand why Tyson Fury is choosing to fake the funk in wrestling. The money. See, when you're an addict, you go through what we call withdrawals. You go through what we call anxiety. Now, if you're not popping pills, you're not snorting some shit or shooting some shit, you're going to make enough money to get you high for a long time to come. And you're going to make sure that you buy and do this and that and that and that with that money. But when at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you remember before he fought Wilder gave him money in his pocket just by fighting him. Why? Because he sold everything. This is fully record. This is open record. He sold every goddamn thing. He didn't have nothing. He did not have anything. But he played it. He played. I'm sorry to say, I know there's a lot of people out there with kids, husbands, wives, sisters, brothers, with mentality issues, with mental issues. Clarissa Shields' brother had mental issues. But I'm not talking about mental issues like dumb shit. I'm talking mental issues. Then Tyson Fury set his ass up there and talked to these mothers and fathers with kids down suicidal. I could go on and on. But that's not what his problem is. He wasn't born like that. His problem stems from drug activity. His problem stems from alcohol activity. An addict told me alcohol and drugs do not mix. They would kill 1,000 brain cells at a time. So I say to you, my people, KQ, KC, I'm going to keep it straight. I'm going to keep it real. As long as I have this channel, I have to keep you in the loop. As long as I have this fucking channel, I'm going to keep it 110%. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. The franchise belt is full of shit. Yes, I have said in my live stream, but I want to officially tell you right now, the real fight, you will see, the real fight that wants to fight and want to earn all they can earn, the real fight that want to step up and fight the best, you will see, the real fighters that want to step up and earn their belts, you will see, the real fighters that focus on a training camp, you will see. The real fighters that will sit there and cut weight accordingly and correctly, you will see. The real fighters will bring in a cook, will bring in a strength and conditioning coach. That you will see. We still have serious fighters out there. Not everybody wants the easy way out, like Canelo, like Lomachenko. Lomachenko knows his days is just about ending at 16-0, 16-1, 15-1, whatever you fuck you want to call it. You can't erase a loss in boxing. Your record will stand to the day you retire and after that. No, 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 no. So no matter how you try to eliminate that loss, unless he was found dirty, unless he was found cheating, he ain't going no goddamn where. Same with you, Canelo. Sure, you can say you was 21 when you fought Floyd, but Floyd was damn near 40 years old when he fought you. He took your ass to school. Now, did Canelo elevate into a better fighter? Yes, he did. But not to the extent where he has done a lot for boxing. He hasn't done shit for boxing, but made money off the backs of other people. This is real talk, people. The sport I love, the sport that they call the sweet science, is being hijacked by the WBC. They are robbing young fighters, and they're not even robbing them with a gun. They robbing them with a goddamn made up motherfucking belt. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. When that time comes, where they can say, hey, no more of this franchise shit. No more. We're going to put an injunction on this shit. We're going to step our asses in court. Yes, it is a governing body. It is a WBC. Yes, you can do what you want. But no, you can't do everything you want to do. If you part of boxing, yes, you can do this and do that, make change to this and that. But that doesn't mean you can holler in a theater and say fire when it ain't no fire. This is the land of the free, home of the motherfucking brave. Tears ID, sweet land of liberty, for these I see. I stand right here today and tell you, don't be hoodwinked, don't be bamboozled by these fighters that's taking an easy route, that's getting handed over belts like you're getting changed for a $20 bill. Don't be fooled. Boxing haven't went nowhere. Boxing had took a dark place in the WBC. That's the only place. And yes, the WBO, sometimes they have their hands out. But at least, they still are following the rules somewhat. The IBF, in my mind, right now, is the most prestigious belt you're going to see. Right now. Oh, don't get me started right now. It's too early. My show don't start till 12:30 Central Time. But I'm not going to take this no more. I'm going to start applying for press passes. I'm going to start making moves. Moves that you never seen KC make. And you know what? I might just make the boxing headlines. Because you know me. I am a down-home, Southside Chicago motherfucker. And I'm going to speak my mind. I am KC Boxing. If you like this commentary, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit that icon bell. And make sure when you do that, keep eye on the notifications. You will get notified when I do a video like this one, or a live stream like every day, Monday through Friday at 12:30 Central Time. And keep this in mind. Boxing is not over with. We was in a dark place in boxing when Klitschko was reigning because there wasn't nobody to fight. We all know that the heavyweight goes, so do boxing. So thank God that Deontay Wilder, who holds the WBC belt, haven't accepted a franchise belt. Matter of fact, read between the lines. He wasn't even offered a belt. Read between the lines. Who was offered that belt? What type of guy is he? What nationality is he? Hello. You know me. You know I'm going to keep it real. You know I sing Super Chats, and I will sing some other motherfucking songs if I have to. See, don't worry about boxing. Boxing is going to take care of itself. Because, see, boxing reminds me of this song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Boxing is that light of mine. And boxing will shine. Feel me. Understand me. Realize that I know my boxing. I know what's right and what's wrong. We was taught as kids, don't touch that stove, it's hot. But you got people like the WBC that will touch it and get burned. Because their day is coming. Right, Eddie Hearn? Your day has arrived. And your day will arrive in Arabia, Saudi Arabia. Deontay Wilder, I commend you. I commend what you have done for the sport of boxing. I commend you for having 40 motherfucking straight knockouts. I don't care who he fought. It takes a strong, brave man to go through those ropes to fight a 6'7", 200 and whatever pound he come in at, and stand there and fight him. Yeah, he might knock him out, yeah, whatever. But at least they got in there. And I'm going to tell you another thing. People said, oh, Deontay Wilder don't have to work that hard. He just go in there and knock him out. No, he had to take every fight seriously. So therefore, he had to work hard every time. 40 knockouts, you have 40 hard motherfucking training camps. That's a real fighter. That's a fighter that won't fight but anybody that would challenge him. That's the fighter that you want to see. That's the fighter that we all want to see. That's the type of fighter that all should be. Once again, I'm KQ, KC Boxing. My franchise fighter, my franchise standout is Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. And shout out to the almighty LDBC, the Locust Den Boxing community. We are a family. We stick together through thick and thin. We rise together and we fall together. But at the end of the day, we are family together. And with that, I'm going to move on to the next one. Peace and love to everyone.